Good morning. I'm on the floor putting my trainers on. In fact, I'm going to go and get my phone first because these trainers are really muddy and I don't want to trail mud all through the house. So it's Monday. It's the 29th of April, the penultimate day of April vlogs, and I'm about to walk to the post office to post some orders. So thank you if that was you, if you placed some orders from my shop. Little update on mine. Earlier in the month I mentioned that I'd ordered some badges from my usual supplier and they were not what I'd ordered basically. Anyway, after a bit of toing and froing, they have said that they will replace them with what, you know, was expected. But I can keep the ones that were not as expected. So at the moment, what I'm thinking of doing is I'm going to wait until I get the ones that I'm going to be selling officially. But I think with the other ones, I'm going to sell them separately, maybe via eBay, and because I can set up a function. Oh, hello. To donate to charity. I don't know if I can set up a specified amount, but what I'm thinking is I could sell those to raise money for charity. So I'm going to have a little think about how to do that and what charity or what couple of charities and how that works. So I think that's the best thing to do. And it's a good way to raise a bit of money. What was I saying? Yeah, I'm going for a walk. I'm going to the post office. I've got lots of errands to do, lots of things to catch up on today. I've got emails coming out of my ears that I'm so sorry if I haven't replied to you. I have been getting to them, but I've just got so behind. I've got some preparation to do for our new arrivals at the weekend, for our new rescue chickens, and I've got to go to the doctors, pick up a prescription, that kind of thing. All kinds of exciting adult things. I'd rather sit on my bum all day and crochet, but I'm back from my walk in the post office, and we've just been giving Hey some medication. So we let Peggy out. She's delighted because it's a sunny day, and even Hay's come out. She's not doing much, but she wanted to venture out. Here's Pegs. I'm gonna get the cat poo before she digs that all up. No, get away from the cat poo. Somebody in the comments said that cats don't like the smell of lemon thyme, so let's pop that there. Maybe I could just plant it there, couldn't I? What does it say? Oh, sunny. It doesn't get very sunny here. I'll leave it there for now. It's had a lot of sun this morning, and I'll get it in the pot later. This is human lunch, not chicken lunch. Go away. You've got a whole garden, Peggy. Go away. You're so greedy. All right, you can't eat Monster Munch. Oh. Ah! No, not chicken food. Right, go. Am I going to have to eat standing up? Yes, I am, aren't I? Or inside where you're not. You're a menace. I've had to come inside. She's a menace. She wants my lunch. Oh my goodness. I am pooped from running around, but I got everything I needed, which is good. So I got some green mesh stuff to create a bit more of a sturdy barrier for my plants to keep the chickens out of the flower beds. So that's good. I was going to get something a bit more fancy and expensive, but I couldn't find anything. And also I thought, I don't want to spend a ton of money. So I'm pleased with what I got. And then I bought a load of paving bricks. We had a load of bricks left over from bits that came out when we did our loft extension quite a few years ago, and I've used them on one side of the garden to edge the flower bed, and I want to do that on the side that I've been working on. So I bought a load of paving bricks. They're like 50p each, so that's fine. That's a job probably for tomorrow if the weather's okay. I also got a new peg bag because ours was falling apart and also was way too small, so pegs kept falling out a bit. This was about £3 in B&M. So I'm very pleased with this. Fits all our pegs in. It's got a little hook so you can hook it onto the line if you want. Loads of room. It's the kind of thing you get excited about when you're in your late 40s. And a handle so you can, well, what we do is we wear it around our neck. So we've just got it here to do the pegging out. So that's good. It's one of those things where you just put up with it for years and with pegs falling out every time you use it, and then I just saw that and I thought, that's £3, I'm getting that. I also bought a really cheap and cheerful what do you call it for keeping shoes, a shoe rack. Shoe rack. And this is to go in my cupboard of doom here. I've got an old shoe rack in there that kind of just holds boxes to keep them a bit more organised, but it's a broken old shoe rack, so it's a bit everything kind of collapses every so often. So this one's a bit smaller. Will take up less room, but also a bit sturdier. So I'm going to put this together now. I'm going to have a cup of tea first and tidy around the kitchen though. Dan's gone for a blood test at the hospital. Hey is sunbathing, but still looking absolutely miserable. They're back in their run now. Oh, I also bought a tomato plant. Where did I buy it? B&Q. When I went to B&Q for the bricks. They had some cherry tomatoes, but yellow ones. I really like those, so I bought one of those. I've given it some water and I've popped it in the sunshine because it was one of the ones right at the back, so I was like, right, bring that home, plenty of water, and let it see some sun for a bit. Right, oh, before I make my cup of tea, I wanted to show you something else that I'd got. I had a very exciting gift, and this also reminds me that I wrote down, when I was editing last night, I realised, I mean, I'm still going to miss people out, but I realised I was talking about things I watch on YouTube and I missed so many out. So I wrote some down just before I went to sleep last night. So I wrote down Victoria Knits, of course, the Quirky Monday podcast, Green Lampkin Yarn, my friend Suzanne, I can't believe I didn't say her, Stitched by Mrs. D. A new one for me as well is a booktuber called Shelby. I think she doesn't read anything that I read, and our tastes are completely different, but she is so funny. She is a British booktuber, and every video she makes, I just laugh. She's so funny. She's very different to anyone else I watch, but yeah, I just really enjoy her content. It just makes me giggle, and yeah, so that's a new one for me. I've really been enjoying hers. And, of course, Milena at The Playful Knitter, because I absolutely adored her Vlogmas in 2023. And she got in touch to send me a birthday present. We've been chatting a bit on email and so on. And she said, I'll send you a little present. So you can see here. Actually, I'll explain what I've got here. She makes these are her own design, and I remember seeing her so often making these as little gifts and things during Vlogmas and thinking how beautiful they were, but she doesn't sell them, at least I don't think she does, but yeah, they're her own design, and they are little sock project bags, and they've got a clear front so you can see what you got in there. And look at this. Oh, ignore my nail as well. I broke my nail when I was picking up bricks. I'll just do that so you can't see it. It's just, look at that, and it's such gorgeous fabric. And she also sent one of her Playful Knitter badges. Oh, I can't wait to use this. A little matching lavender pouch and a birthday card. Oh, and she sent me one of her Playful Knitter stitch markers as well. I love these. I'm going to see if I can do something like this. So I put that on the zip so it's all together. And when she was doing her Vlogmas, she had a tea advent, and it was AC Perch's Thehandle. I know that I'm saying that wrong. And it was so interesting to see her drinking those every day and commenting on what the tea was like. And she sent me 2 of them. So she sent me one of the breakfast teas, which I'm really looking, maybe I'll have that now actually. Might have that now. And a sweet apple and lemon, which sounds absolutely lovely. So this is a Danish tea company. And it says, we are a member of the Ethical Tea Partnership. And they work for a more sustainable planet, plastic-free packaging from renewable resources. Oh, that's good, isn't it? So yeah, I'm really excited to have these and try these. She sent some sour sweeties for the girls and Dan to try, and some Anthem Berg chocolates, which I might try now. I love Anthem Berg. Oh, marzipan. Oh, I didn't see that they were marzipan. Oh, right, that's it. Cup of breakfast tea, Anthem Berg marzipan. Lovely. Thank you so much, Milena. That was so kind of you. And I am really looking forward to putting this into use. It's at the stage of being on display though. I'm just going to put it there so I can look at it. Why can't I do this? Oh, that was a bit trickier than I anticipated for such a simple thing. But it's all assembled, it's quite sturdy. It's only £6 and it's just what I needed, so very pleased with that. Don't know if I can be bothered doing cupboard sorting today though. That might be a job for tomorrow. Hello. I'm surrounded by chickens. I've got 5. So I had a whole ball of Bernat blanket yarn, which is like a super duper chunky yarn. I'm not sure what the official yarn weight is. And I'd used some of it for part of an amigurumi that I made for Phoebe's birthday. So I had most of it left over, and I've managed to get 5 chickens. I reckon I could have got 6 chickens out of the whole ball if I'd had the whole ball, possibly, or maybe 5 and a small chicken. But I've made 5 normal sized chickens. I'm going to say something quite controversial, but this Perch's tea, the English breakfast tea, I would say, is on a par with Yorkshire tea. I've said it, I can't unsay it. It's absolutely lovely. Oh, so good. So I promised a giveaway, didn't I? So let's choose which one I think is the best one. There was one I made which was a bit ski-whiff and looked very angry. It was the one I made yesterday. I'm just going to line them all up and this was my worst one, so I'm going to keep this for myself. For some reason managed to get a big gap and he just looks a bit severe. He doesn't really. They all look cute. But that's the worst one, so I'm going to keep that one. And then I've got a few in mind to give as gifts. And I'm going to give one away. So let's have a look. Which one am I going to give away? I want to make sure it's a good one. I modified the comb. So I'm going to give one with the modified comb that I've done. So that narrows it down to these two. This one, oh, it's a cutie, this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little stitch marker on her so that we know this is the giveaway one. In fact, I'll do that now because otherwise I'm just going to put it down with all the other ones and then they'll all get mixed up. I've got a little stitch marker. So we know that she's the giveaway one. So I promised to do a giveaway. I will send her worldwide, of course. And obviously we'll put in a couple little treats for the journey, which if she chooses not to eat it will be yours. And one of my pins and so on. So I think in order to be in with a chance of winning, I know, leave a comment and suggest a name for the chicken. Here she is. Suggest a name for the chicken. And what I'll do is I'll do a random comment picker, and if the person that's picked has suggested a name for the chicken, I know that they're in for the giveaway. And if the person that's picked hasn't done that, I'll just draw again. And I will choose one winner for a little April Vlogs chickeny giveaway. And I will draw the winner, let me think. So I want to give everyone a chance to watch this vlog because not everyone watches them straight away. So you're going to be, today is day 29 of April Vlogs, so you'll be watching this on Tuesday the 30th or sometime after Tuesday the 30th. So let's give it a week for everybody to have watched it. So I'm going to say that if it's after the 7th of May, don't try to enter the giveaway. Obviously, feel free to give me chicken names, but you won't be entered into the giveaway after the 7th of May. I will then draw a winner, and on the nearest vlog that I do after the 7th of May, I will say who's the winner for this. That's going to involve me writing some stuff down and setting myself some reminders. I've given myself stuff to forget there. So yeah, the first vlog that I publish after the 7th of May, I will announce who the winner is. So make sure that you are keeping an eye on my videos to find out if you have won, whoever this is. She will have a name by the time we speak about her next. You can go up there for now. Right, I need to hoover now, and then I'm going to wind some yarn. And I'm going to do all of that whilst listening to an audiobook. I'm on to the Anna of Cleaver story, the book 4 in the 6 Tudor Queens. She's my least favourite narrator of all of them so far, but I'm still loving it. I'm so glad to be back in Tudor times. Things got away from me a little bit. I was winding some yarn and I was cooking dinner at the same time, and then at the last minute I was like, oh god, I better put all this yarn winding stuff away and set the table. And then it was all a bit of a frantic rush at the last minute, and then Dan and Phoebe had to suddenly leave early because she wanted to get some sweets as a present for one of her Monday night football friends. It's her birthday. Yeah, anyway, so I forgot to film any of dinner, but we just had the usual pasta bake, the Home Pride creamy tomato pasta bake, which is a lifesaver on nights when I honestly cannot be bothered thinking about cooking anything else, and when we just need something that everyone enjoys and can eat nice and quickly and everything. So we've had that with carrot salad, i.e. grated carrot. The girls just have it plain and Dan and I have it with salad dressing. And it was very nice. Sometimes we have it with garlic bread, but we didn't have any. But everyone's satisfied, everyone's full. Phoebe and Dan have gone off to football. Lilia is watching the American Office series for the second time. And I'm cleaning the kitchen whilst watching something on my laptop. So I'm going to continue doing that, finish doing that, put my pyjamas on, and then go and have a lovely early night in my bed, watching what I want to watch and doing some crochet. That's my plan. I want to get Lilia to talk about these books as well. I might get her to do that. Might end up being quite a long vlog, this one. Or a short one, I don't know. I've really got no idea what I filmed today. Yeah, that's nice, isn't it, the background? Yes. Lily is going to talk about the books she's getting rid of.
Yes, I am.
Well, the series you're getting rid of. We're going to try and do it quite quickly.
Okay. These were just...
These are the Dash and Lily series.
I'm keeping the first one though because I like the first one, but these two were just... I never read them.
Oh, you didn't read them?
I never got around to reading them, and I never was going to.
Oh.
Because like the only one that I really liked was Dash and Lily.
Dash
and Lily's book upstairs, which I still have upstairs. I'm never getting rid of that because I love Dash and Lily.
Dash
but
and
these
Lily,
were
yeah.
the 2 books that came afterwards.
Okay.
But I don't think I never really needed it, so. In my opinion.
Yeah, and if you're wondering as well, Dash and Lily is also a Netflix series and it's set at Christmas.
It is.
Very
It's
lovely.
brilliant.
Yeah.
And then these, oh, I love this series so much. Ooh, how do I do that? Oh,
The Potion
it
Diaries
was the Potion Diaries. Literally,
by Amy Allwood.
Amy Allwood. Literally the best thing to ever been written.
What
But this one-
age though is this?
Oh, teen, young teen, maybe older end of 9 to 12, very young teenager.
Okay.
It's so good. She's an aspiring alchemist, and then there's a princess, and she accidentally casts a love spell on herself. So then there's like a worldwide or kingdom-wide? I think it's kingdom-wide contest to see who can find the ingredients to make the antidote.
Okay.
And then like she goes on it, and then obviously she ends up falling in love with the signature bad boy alchemist.
And is that the story that runs through the whole series?
Yes.
Is it just the 3 books?
Yes.
Okay. So that's the Potion Diaries trilogy by Amy Allwood. But you'd recommend it?
Oh, definitely.
I think you've spoken about them before.
I have.
A Model Undercover series
Yes. That's
by
the one.
Karina Axelson.
Also the best things I've ever written.
Everything's the best
Right.
thing ever.
Love them. This is like kind of like the first kind of crime stuff that I ever read, and it was really, really good. It was about a model, well, a girl, and then her mum was like always pushing her to do modelling, and then she ended up doing modelling just so that she could figure out, like, there was like a crime that had happened in Paris Fashion Week, like someone had gone missing, so she was like, yeah, I wanna do that. So then she did, and then as it went through the series, everything got a bit darker, which is cool.
And is that about the same age as the Potion Diaries, would you say?
Yeah. Yeah, I'd
Yeah.
say maybe a little bit older, but these are really good.
Yeah. It's a shame Phoebe doesn't fancy
I
those.
know.
Right. The Ali Carter series.
Another good crime series. Oh, love them so much. They were my life.
So Ali Carter is the author, is she?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the Gallagher Girls series.
The Gallagher Girl. That's what I was thinking.
It's a all-girls school for spies.
Oh.
It's brilliant. And it's all about that. And her mother is the headmistress, if I remember correctly.
But do we need to cut that bit out?
Yeah,
Just in case that was
yeah.
we've cut something out that she just said, just in case it's a spoiler.
But it was like very twisty and turny, and it was very, very good. And then obviously there was the dashing bad boy spy.
Are these a little bit older?
Little bit, yeah.
Content? Any
No.
spiciness?
No.
No spicy. So
There's like a kiss.
13,
That's it.
14?
13.
Yeah.
13, 14.
Okay. These are the standalone ones.
Yes. Oh, this was Hollyborn. It only happens in the movies. This was my first spicy romance. Well, it wasn't actually that bad, actually.
Not too spicy.
Yeah, I remember buying it and I was like reading it and I was like, oh my god, I can't read that. Wow. But it was really good. It was really sad, so I never read it again because I hate sad.
Yeah, I remember you were devastated reading it
Just-
because
it wasn't
we all
okay.
experience Lily, because Lilia reads on the sofa downstairs and we go through all the emotions with her.
It was just,
Yeah.
oh, but it was so good. It was so sad. Yeah. And I got maybe like a third of the way through this and got bored.
Hold it out, they don't know what you're talking about.
This one. It was
Rewrite
Rewrite the
the Stars
Stars.
by-
Another Christmas book by Emma Hetherington.
Hetherington.
Yeah. And it was just very angsty and
Oh.
sad.
Not
And
your
it made
cup
me
of tea.
upset. Yeah. But oh my god, like I was in love with him. He was the lead singer of an Irish band. Tall and brooding. Yes, please. And then,
like a romance.
yeah. And then this is Ugly Love by Colleen Hoover. And I never read it because I don't like the author and I don't like how she writes because none of her books end with a happy ending.
Okay.
Everyone always suffers.
Not a Colleen Hoover fan.
Not a Colleen Hoover fan. No.
Okay,
So
that's
I just
fine.
never read it.
There's something, everyone likes something different when it comes to books, and everyone likes different authors.
I like a predictable happy romance.
That'll change with time though. You'll
Yeah.
suddenly pick up another book
I
and
won't.
suddenly realise you're only
I
into
won't.
horror or something.
It's not changing. And then this is just,
That's so cute.
I don't know.
You know everything there is to know about raising unicorns, so you don't really need to know,
Yeah,
need
I
that
don't need it
anymore.
anymore actually.
Yeah. And did you read any of the ones I'm keeping? Where the Crawdad Sing,
Don't think so.
Essex Serpent.
I think I started everything.
That sounds like a good
But
story.
it was just
Yeah. The
don't
author's
know.
originally from Jamaica as well.
very nice. It was a good story idea. I just got a bit bored.
I'm looking forward to reading these.
But
now.
Firekeeper's Daughter, that was from Amber, for my birthday last year.
Well, Amber, who's just got the part of
Judge Turpin.
Dick. Oh, okay. Dick Turpin. Judge Turpin.
Judge Turpin, yes.
Oh, well, you can tell her I'm going to read
Don't
it.
tell her that you're going to read
That's
it.
a good.
Yeah. Put this in my journal.
Thank you, Lilia.
You're welcome.
You may now leave. You're already leaving. I'm not fitting that in what you just said. See you tomorrow.